Well, it's time for this week's Ag Minute, and once again, Lauren Tom joins us from her hometown in New Orleans. Last week, Lauren, it was Hanson's Snow Blizz, and this week, you're going to tell us about another famous food that got its start right there in the Crescent City.
That's right, Mike. I'm back here in my hometown of New Orleans where this sandwich has been made famous. There's lots of famous sandwiches from New Orleans. There's the roast beef po' boy, but this is the muffaletta. And here where we are today is at Central Grocery, where over 100 years ago, this sandwich got its start.
Whether you call it a muffaletta or a muffaletta, it all means the same thing. A sandwich covered with olive salad, then layers of salami, ham, and provolone. The muffaletta originated here at Central Grocery in New Orleans in 1906 by a man named Salvatore Lupo, who was a Sicilian immigrant. Salvatore made the sandwich for those men who worked on the nearby wharves and for the farmers who worked in the produce stalls in the French market, which is still just across the street from Central Grocery. In fact, most of the farmers who sold produce at the French market at that time were Sicilian too. It was typical Sicilian fashion to eat foods separately, so originally Salvatore would prepare the sandwich and put a little olive salad on the side. Well, he noticed some of the men at the French market would struggle to balance their plates on their knees while working their produce stands, so he decided to start putting the olive salad on the actual sandwich instead of on the side to make it easier to eat. Well, the farmers loved it and soon called his sandwich a muffaletta, which was the name of the type of bread Salvatore used for his sandwiches. Today, Central Grocery is a prime tourist stop in the French Quarter for people who want to try the famous sandwich. And these days, Central Grocery isn't the only place you can get a muffaletta in New Orleans. In fact, many of the restaurants here have them on the menu. And the locals here have opinions on which restaurant has the best muffaletta. But as far as who can claim to be the home of the original, well, everyone knows that those bragging rights go to Central Grocery.
Central Grocery has been doing this for over 100 years. This is a sandwich that has been made famous by them, the same recipe they've been using for over 100 years.